Okay, went to Stein's. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Easily, okay, I spent 25 bucks. I got 14 beers. 25.60 for 14 beers. So that's nothing. Easily could have gone there and spent $1,000. They have incredible stuff over there, and the Founders beers just came in. They had the Sierra Nevada 4-Way IPA. I bought those 3 that I've never had. The Nooner and that Winter Wheat beer, whatever it is called. And the Black IPA. Black Pale Ale. Doesn't really make sense, but oh well. It's fun to drink. Now, I had to get off of Magazine Street in order to park, because it gets pretty congested here. This guy walking around barefoot. Okay. Now, heading upriver on Magazine. We're working up parallel to the river right now, more or less, but then the river's going to make a sharp turn at the end of the street. We won't get to that. And what'll happen is when it makes that sharp turn, go ahead, pull out. When it makes that sharp turn, then this road, Magazine Street, this street actually ends at the levee. So it goes from parallel to perpendicular to the river. The river's very curvy, so these things happen. Some streets in New Orleans start next to each other, a block apart, but yet they'll, or even start at each other at an intersection, and they'll wind up 2 miles apart from each other. So this is an old street, like I say, one of the original New Orleans streets. Did not flood in the hurricane, did not flood in Katrina, because none of this land between really St. Charles Avenue and the river, the Mississippi River, flooded because it's higher land. There's Bromar. They have a decent beer selection, nothing worth really talking about, but it's, it's not bad. But most of the areas in New Orleans that flooded were the areas away from the river. They're looking down toward the river, back toward Lake Pontchartrain, which before the year 1900 was just a big swamp, a basin really, below sea level, and so water ran into it. Common sense, right? Somebody got the idea, let's build houses in a basin. And we won't elevate the houses either. We'll just put them on slabs, like as though we are building in Arizona or something. Then, when it floods, we'll say it's, how could this happen? How could this occur? What's wrong with America? So, if you're going to build houses in a floodplain, and I mean a very susceptible floodplain, I might add, at least put them off the ground, elevate them. The original ones actually built before real estate companies took over the deal. The original homes were built elevated, and people would park their carriages and later automobiles underneath the house. And maybe the bottom was just for, there's a good example right there. Underneath was just for cleaning, preparing food. It was a brick floor. Sandstone walls. If it would flood, they'd sweep it out, no problem. Next year, put all the stuff down in the bottom, and water started rising, bring it all up, let it flood. No issue there. Okay, but this isn't an issue anyway around here. These houses are low, but it's not a problem because this is not a flooded. This area that I'm aware of has never flooded, not in any time since 1718 when it was found. New Orleans was founded. Okay. Coliseum Street, none of this flooded. going up Antonine Street because I'm heading toward St. Charles Avenue to go to a restaurant. And then that's where I'll cut the video off. Here's Britannia Street. August Moon. They got pretty good food, Chinese and Vietnamese. I've been in there. I hadn't had the Vietnamese, but I had the Chinese, and it was good. Britannia Street still has a family-owned movie theater, single-screen movie theater. Last one in the city. The same owner. He's what, 96 years old? 95? The guy that started the theater, or his father started it, he's still in there running it. You'll see him in there sometimes. The Britannia Theater. Okay, here's Superior Grill, and why I didn't park in there. So let's see what their Mexican food's like. About to find out. Thank you for watching this video production.